I've been talking to God all day. Pretty much the only person I have to talk to. Hey, we on YouTube now, y'all. You already reading your books? Good job. My sister is feeling a little better. She's been sleeping since we left the doctor. Okay. God, look, God know. Hey, y'all. I know I said I wasn't gonna get on, but I did want to ask y'all some questions because it's been a hard, fast year. But there's a lot of things that are getting ready to change very shortly, and I just want to know how y'all feel about this year. Yeah, nephew, I just got your message. I was just telling them. I said, "Is you on here?" And now you on here now. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know how I always be getting this the wrong way. There we go. That's not even it. Right there. There we go. You was just thinking about me. Well, y'all must have, a lot of y'all, because I was trying to lay down in my bed and I kept, I said, yeah, I'm just going to go and get up. I'm just going to go get up. So maybe y'all was all sending y'all energy this way. Like, Circa, I know you said you're not going to get on, but hopefully she gets on because I didn't ate my food, laid down. Normally that's all it be. A nurse called a demon. Oh, sitting on that person's stomach. I know y'all was. I can feel it. Y'all forget I'm an empath. It's a lot of y'all. It is a lot of y'all. And let me tell you something. Y'all energy transfers. Yeah, because normally after I eat, maybe I done have my bath. Oh, yeah, it's time to go to sleep. I was tossing and turning. I'm on TikTok. Normally that don't matter. I put it on and I'd be, no, nothing. I said, okay, fine. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, if I stay on here, I got me some blueberry Jesus juice. I've never had it. I'll be having that this evening. I'm just going to tell you. You tagged me in the nephew, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. Don't be mad at me. People calling me to come to church. I said, wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to tell y'all what's funny. And I love the young people because the young people, they going to tell it like it is. I just seen a little boy. He's at a watch night service. Well, good, bless, because we show about to have it together. But look at this. He's at a watch night service, but he's on live and he's in the church. You can see the lights hanging from, honey, I know a church. I don't care what angle, I'm going to know that's the church. He's sitting there talking to the person next to him, got to be his homegirl, which I totally remember these days. And he like, I'm about to go to he like this, in the pews, y'all. I'm about to go to a party. You can see the light. And she like, she said, you seem like a party animal. He said, my clothes is in the car, honey. Soon as this is over, I got a party to go to. And it just made me think about, no, for real. What we have talked about, people will go to church because they know that religiously, because that's what they're supposed to do. They know that somebody gonna say something to their grandma or grandpa, but they mind and they heart ain't nowhere in that service. So when you hear me say 66ers, church people, we didn't all done it. And if you sit up here and lie, you a liar and the truth ain't in you. We didn't all been young or whatever and ain't think about no church, but we go because our grandma or our mama or the pastor or whoever, and we know we supposed to go on Easter. But we already thinking about how we gonna turn up at the club. And that's why God talked to the 7 churches in Revelations, Thyatira and Sardis and all of these, because guess what? You can go all day long. You can sound like a Christian. You can shout like a Christian. You can do all of that. But if your mind and your heart ain't where it's supposed to be, baby, you ain't fooling God or nobody else. You ain't fooling nobody. That's why I was like, okay, if I can't do it outside of the church, it don't matter if I go. If this ain't really how I want to live, I'm wasting time. What you going for? Stay home. God know your heart ain't there. You sound right. You do the right wave. You say all the right words, but baby, your heart is in the club, in the trap, or in somebody's bed. Sit down somewhere. You ain't, like Juanita Bynum said, you ain't waving the Holy Ghost. You waving them thoughts about whatever you just got up out of last night. Stop. You faking. You wasting your time. Well, hey, the kid. Well, I'm here. Do you see? So this is why I be telling y'all, look, I'm not teaching church. I'm not teaching religion. And I absolutely love the fact that we have people from all kinds of walks of life, life exactly how Jesus had. Jesus had the misfits of whatever that meant. Whoever wasn't accepted in the tabernacle, those are the people that God was ministering to. Those are the people that he ended up making his friends. And they went harder than the people in the tabernacle did. As a matter of fact, the people in the tabernacle started to try to throw rocks and wrenches in what they was doing because the masses were coming. I understand that it's a gazillion people that got they say about Circa and how she moved and whatever else. But what they don't realize is I'm not moving in none of the others. These are the circles that God has put me in since I was 11 years old when he took me out of my mama's house. First person I went to, well, second, my auntie, she had an addiction. But God still had me in the house helping, doing different stuff, watching my cousin kids so she could go to school. So I've already been acquainted with all of these people in one way or another in my ministry since I was 11 years old. So whether people like the way I minister, whether people think I'm whatever, that's why I didn't call this prophet Circa. I didn't call this apostolic nothing. I didn't call this nothing about nothing, because I'm bait and been bait. Because people do not expect nothing about Jesus to come out of my mouth. So then I can get into a places that a lot of Christians can't. I can go in the strip club and have a Bible in the back. I can go outside on the strip club and God allows 13 grown men to talk about how their experiences were as children, and they crying tears in the back of a strip club. On the patio, smoking 1,000 cigarettes, talking about what happened to them when they was kids. And this ain't been more than 5 years ago. 13 men was around me at a strip club on the back porch, sitting there talking about what happened to them and why they didn't respect women. They supposed to be in there smacking and drinking, and these men is outside pouring. That's why I don't go out to the club, because it's work. I can see all the sick people in there. It don't look like a fun time to me. It looked like as soon as I get in the stall, some chick about to follow me in the bathroom and start telling me her whole life. I came in here to turn up. I didn't come in here for that. So I don't get to just be what I am in church. I don't get to just be in front of the people, because no matter where I go, excuse me, can I talk to you? Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I don't know why I feel like telling you this. I know why. I know why. And I'm grateful, whether it be a cloak that he put on me so people don't see whatever it is that they see that they know that normally turns them away from people that want to talk to them about God. I'm happy. Come on. I'm grateful. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. I tried to move that so I can see. don't know why. Okay. So I just want y'all to know, like, this is not about, oh, what the heck? What happened here? Uh-oh, something didn't happen. Hold on, y'all. What's this? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, what the heck? My phone fell and it got big and funny looking. And now this won't come off. This thing be stupid sometimes. It is what it is. And now I can't see nothing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay. You only see one. I know it got all big and weird. I'm like, what's going on? You spent 45 years as a street evangelist and started a credential ministry and gave up. You buffering on both platforms. It's because so many people was on. You just got home from going to church with your mom, and technology definitely changed it. I'm currently not working currently been home a year, but always a madness to people. Yeah, listen, y'all. This the thing, right? I am not knocking nobody, but I want y'all to want God not for church. I want y'all to not want God for recognition, for your grandma to be happy, for your husband or wife. I want you to want God for yourself. And his relationship with us is different. And it's not, y'all remember we studied about, it's not a public thing. Your relationship with God is not public. Your relationship with God is intimate. The pastor don't have to know what you talk to God about. Sister Jones and Brother Biscuit, and that none of those people have to know. This is an intimate relationship. And people be just like on here, inserting they nose in stuff that don't got nothing to do with them. You supposed to give me the word and move on. The Holy Ghost and the word, it said God's word is going to go out and accomplish everything it's set out to do. So even like when I'm reading to y'all, I still be asking God to give me couth, or I don't want to be, because I know that I teach about touchy subjects. I understand that. I understand that everybody is not going to agree, and they are trying to throw me, oh, she's just like the rest of them. Well, not really, because these are not my words. I'm not standing up here saying blah, 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 blah to you. I said, here you go. Read it for yourself. Read it. And then you, whatever make you tear up, knock your neck back, kind of shrug your shoulders, hit you in the gut, then that's the issues you need to talk to God about. That is him letting you know, hey, that's for you. I don't have to say, oh, and I'm grateful that I can't see y'all. Really. And I don't honestly, like, y'all pictures is about this big. I know some of the names, but I can't see y'all faces. And that don't even mean it's you. That could be somebody. I can't see it. So I'm happy I can't see y'all, because I don't know your sexual orientation from on this side of here and don't care to know it. I don't know your drug addiction or whatever it is. Not any of my business. It ain't. I'm just going to tell you, and I like it like this. I'm going to be honest. I really do. Now let me send you a pic. It's okay. Because guess what? I'm still human. And everybody, no matter what we say, we all make judgments on whatever. So I like it better like this. I don't really get to see nobody's face like that. I do, but I don't. I don't need to. No, that's not why I stopped doing Zoom. I stopped doing Zoom because people didn't respect what I said. And I be wanting to do it. Like, I love our Zooms. But if we all grown, I should not have to give a disclaimer of 2 minutes and don't go over and don't wait till I'm out the room. I mean, we're not kids. We grown. So some things just go away because people just don't, they feel like they can do whatever they want. And I don't deal with that. I don't deal with people that don't respect what I say. So in that, as much as I love y'all, if you say, Circa, I know you said 2 minutes, but I'm gonna keep on talking 10. You just told me I don't care what you got to say. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's how I take that. So then I can't, because I feel the rage coming up from the bottom of my feet, and I be irritated because it's 79,000 people on here that want to talk, and you just gonna keep on going. So now I just can't, and it's making my toes. Y'all hear my toes popping? Y'all hear my toes? That's my toes popping like, yeah, no, don't do that. And I done said it 100 times. We had a 11 Zooms. Oh no, but then y'all just hard headed, and I just don't deal with hard headed children. Not calling y'all children, but I'm telling you, with my kids, I didn't say it more than once. You might get 2 times. After that, it's the thrashing of your life. So no. Yeah, no, I'm just not gonna do it. I be ready to throat chop folks because it makes me feel very disrespected. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That's like if somebody talking to you, say, I ain't worried about what you. You don't care. What? Yeah, so I just don't. I miss it. We might do one here in the next week. I've been saying it, but I have to get my energy right for that, y'all. I be having to get my energy right. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I be having to get my energy right because it don't be right, and it's we right here. It's different from I'm just seeing, but when I can see you and you can see me looking at you and you still be doing stuff, it do something to my soul. That's why I have no friends. I mean, I'm saying like physical friends, because it'd be hard for me because I just be looking at people like, are you serious? Like, your people let you just be like this and they don't care. They don't love you. I don't care what they say. They do not love you if they keep letting you act like this and out in public. They approve this, and these is your friends and your cousins and your girls and your homeboy, and they let you be like this. I don't need friends that's gonna let me embarrass myself and be crazy and be on somebody's internet looking stupid. And you supposed to be my friend. You supposed to, hey girl, chill. And if I respect you enough, then I know that you there to check me. Not get off of me, girl. Don't tell me what to. Well, go look stupid then, but I'm gonna exit and don't be talking about I'm not no loyal friend because the loyal friend tried to stop your dumb tail from going to do whatever you was about to do, but that wasn't good enough. So guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to go home to the kids. That's why I went out by myself. Because if you want to fight and do dumb stuff, I did not take all day getting ready to come in here and try to get. That's not on my agenda. I need to get home so I can get up and make these kids something to eat in the morning because everybody got something to do. I don't got time to be in jail because somebody said something to me crazy. No. That's not cute to me to have a rap sheet. And just because somebody said something to me at the club. No, thank you. Nope. Sorry, and that's just me. Other people have they thing, but it's storming in Sacramento. Ooh. You're not scared of the lightning, are you? Yeah, like tonight, it's gonna be a lot of people that have issues happen that didn't have to happen, but they don't have real friends. Is the issue? Y'all heard that? Somebody probably already on something because that was a fire truck. Girl, I was too old for it at 24. At 24, I was too old for that. I was the old lady in the club, honey. By the time I hit 25, baby, I was already hanging out with the 35 and over because baby, I don't got time to be in here with these kids. And was mad when I couldn't get in the 25 and over club. Like, I do not want to be in here with them. And it's 30s and 40s in there too, but I was young. I ain't trying to be doing all that. I cannot wait till I can get in the 25 and over club, honey. I was over all of that. About to be playing with these kids. Hey, that's me now, 24. I don't. What is you? Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all not seen that the club now is just high school? Yeah, look, I used to get in now. I'm just saying legally. Didn't they have clubs when Jesus was? What is you trying to say, nephew? Did you just ask me, did they have clubs with Jesus? Now you sound like your cousins. Did they have a TV and telephone when I was a child? Nephew, what you think? He said, did they have clubs with Jesus? Boy, I don't know. You trying to say? I'm going to get my Jesus juice. You know what? I think they did because I'm going to get some of his juice. This Negro said, let's see. Now, wait a minute. I don't know, nephew. Oh, there he is. Nephew, I love you. I do. But you definitely sound like my children. Talking about something. You all right? Right. Yes, nephew, they had clubs. You ain't never seen a Mesopotamian woman dance? Hmm? Have you ever seen a belly dance, nephew? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. Who said they had this? Mm-mm. Please don't ask to go live with me. I don't go live with people. Thank you. Who got this? Y'all said y'all had the blueberry Jesus juice? I did not know. Well, wow. I feel like Ratatouille right now. It is big money. Y'all already knew it. Why y'all didn't tell me? Yes, it is. It's sure. I see what y'all be on now. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Dang. It is like a party in your mouth. Why y'all didn't tell me? That's amazing. Because I don't like alcohol. I don't like alcohol. I do not like alcohol. I don't like alcohol smell, taste. I don't want nothing that tastes like alcohol. Oh my God. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks, Dad. You bring the best wine to the party. I bet you this is what he made. He probably made this right here. This is probably his special blend. Mm. I bet you this is what he made. Because the man said, well, why did they save the best wine for later? I done had all kinds. Is drinking alcohol a sin? The Bible just said don't get drunk. Now he talks about strong, what do they call it? Strong drink, which is like vodka. Because wine and spirits is always separated anywhere you go. It always say wine and liquor, wine and spirits, wine and this. Jesus drank wine. Yeah, okay. Shall we? Let's do it to the handy dandy notebook. That's a shame. I can't even. This could y'all imagine me being in a club? And yes, I did this very thing in the club. I told you I used to have my Bible in there and didn't care. had my Bible in there and did not care. Mm-hmm. And didn't care. I sure did. And I ain't about to be in here forever. I'm not about to be in here forever. Mm-mm. Go to Matthew 15 and 11, y'all. Get your Bibles. Oh, get your Bible. Oh, come on, Matthew 15 and 11. Hurry up. Let's go. Do it, please. Mm-hmm. Matthew 15 and 11. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's strong too. I won't be sipping like that no more. That, that was fast. Y'all see how much I had like that much. And I feel it. It don't take me much though. I can have that whole bottle of wine for a month. I can have that bottle of wine for a month for real. All jokes aside, I could. This is not it. Oh, well, we can read this and then we'll go to the other one. ERV. I know. Zarvis? Right. I'm telling you, because that was 4 good sips. Mr. Johnson, Yeah, we at Matthew 15 and 11. Uh, we'll go to 15 and 10. Go to 15 and 10. Do 15 and 10 first. Okay. Okay. So I'm just forget it. Can we just read the whole 15 to 11? Yeah, let's do it. We just gonna read 15 and 1 down to 11, and then we're gonna go to this other one. Is y'all ready? I'm sorry. Let's just read the whole 15, 1 through 15, 11. Okay. All right. So it says, then some Pharisees and teachers of the law came to Jesus. Who is the Pharisees and the teachers of the law? Who are the Pharisees? Who are the Pharisees and the teachers of the law? Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you. Pastors and church people. The ministers and the leaders. Right. Okay. So remember who we talk. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So it says, then some Pharisees and teachers of the law came to Jesus. They came from Jerusalem and asked it. Wait a minute. So where was Jesus at that they had to come out of their business to come talk to him? Didn't I say if they stayed in their own lane, they wouldn't have to worry about nothing? Here come the church folks that come all the way out from the tabernacle, being messy, to come bother with Jesus when he was about his father's business. No? Y'all see it right there? Why did y'all have to come where he was at? Right. 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 So it says they came from Jerusalem and asked him, why do your followers not obey the traditions we have from our great leaders who lived long ago? Do this sound familiar? Don't they be coming over here for us like that? And we be trying to figure out why they in our business? Why they say why your followers don't follow all the traditions? Because we don't, and we outside, like Jesus said, we outside. Jesus was outside somewhere. And the church people came messing with him over traditions. This is God in the flesh. And they talking to him about traditions. They could not see Jesus for worrying about their traditions, they bylaws, and what they organization deems suitable for church people. So their traditions and doctrines and bylaws of their organization stop them from seeing God. Stop them from being in God's presence. Stop them from seeing and experiencing the miracles of God in the flesh. They religion, they tradition, they ways was more important than what God in the flesh was put here to do. Why your followers don't look like regular followers, Circa? I don't know what she thinks she doing over there. She got witches. It's people living alternative lifestyles over there. She be drinking, talking about herbs of the field and all of it. We look like a bunch of misfits, exactly like Jesus' followers did. The people that was really following Jesus didn't look like church people. They didn't act like church people. None of that. That's why when people tell me you don't act godly, well, God would be the only person to tell me if I'm not acting godly, because you're not God. Do you mean I'm not acting like a church person? Yeah, no, I'm not that. So you might want to quit trying to put me in that box. Mm-mm. You're right. I don't fit into religion, and I don't fit into tradition. I don't fit into none of that. You're right, and I won't. Because my daddy came to break all that apart. Because that's how y'all kept his real prophets and stuff out and kept the snakes and the witches in their places. So, yeah, no, I stay outside. You see? So, back to what we was reading. The church people come being messed. Who? Why do your followers not obey the traditions we have from our great leaders who lived long ago? Your followers don't wash their hands before they eat. Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do but worry about if somebody, well, no, I be worried about that too. I ain't even gonna lie. So, okay, I don't know. Because I be worried about if you wash your hands before you eat. Well, not your food if you don't want to wash your hands, but if you're gonna be making my food, yeah, you're gonna need to wash your hands. And they probably ate in a Mediterranean type style, everybody sit down in this one big plate. So then that would make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if you reaching in the same food that we reaching in and you ain't wash your hand, then yeah, I can see. I can see. Right. But let me show you what my daddy said though. Yeah, okay, listen. But if that is the highlight of your day, that you had to travel outside of your normal whatever to come and talk to me about if my people washing their hands or not. Like, we out here trying to save souls and you worried about menial things. Things that are not, I mean, they can go wash their hands, but can you wash that blackness out of your soul? Because their hands can be washed. But that stuff on the inside of you, it's a lot blacker and dirtier than those fingernails, son. It's festering. We can see it. Right? Okay. I'm about to read. Jesus answered, and why do you refuse to obey God's commands so that you can follow those traditions you have? Please post that scripture if y'all can. Please post verse 3 if you can copy and paste it here. Did you hear what Jesus said? And that's why when people be like, I'm rude, no, I just act like my dad a little bit. He just cut straight to the jugular. He don't even play with it. Matthew 15:3. So they asked Jesus, why your followers don't wash their hands before they eat? And Jesus answered, why do you refuse to obey God's commands so that you can follow those traditions you have? Did y'all get that? That's a change. He said, wait a minute, hold up. You worried of I told y'all. That's why I said y'all better go and get y'all easy read and read it with the others. See, when they read that in KJV, it don't sound like that. He said, why do you choose to obey? He said, why do you choose? He said, y'all worried about their hands being dirty, but you being disobedient to God to follow y'all church rules. I'm going to just read it from right here. It's right here. I didn't make that up. Okay, I'm going to go back. Come on. It says, oh, the Pharisees and the teachers of the law came to Jesus. They came from Jerusalem and asked him, why do your followers not obey the traditions we have from our great leaders, our ancestors who lived long ago? Your followers don't wash their hands before they eat. And Jesus answered, and why do you refuse to obey God's command so that you can follow the traditions that you have? It's folks that's worried about looking like a Christian, and it's folks that's worried about having a relationship with God. I'd rather have a relationship with God. He said, riddle me this, right, nephew? Ain't that crazy? How many times have y'all heard me say they be trying to make you follow tradition, but a lot of that do not be God's word. That is not what God is saying. Did you read it for yourself? How many times y'all heard me saying that? Jesus said to the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, the Pharisees and the teachers of the law is the pastors and the church folks. He said, you more worried about your organization's traditions. Oh, we Baptists, we don't do that. Oh, we apostolic. Oh, what are you? What are you? He said, none of that matters because it ain't helping you follow God at all. Don't get mad at me. My dad said it. He said, you so worried about people washing their hands. He said, but you disobey God to follow your own traditions. Has anything changed? Hey, Dad. Uh-huh. Just got a couple questions for you. Mm-hmm. So I know back in 33 AD, the Christians, you had a conversation with them about washing hands and stuff, and they were still worried about like their organization and looking like Christians. Uh-huh. Yeah, you said that. Uh-huh. Right before you got. Uh-huh. Right before you got crucified. Uh-huh. Right. Weren't they supposed to stop doing that after you died? Oh, everybody said, hey, yeah, all your other kids. So were they not? Oh, they kept it going because they didn't study what the forefathers did. Like you told them in the Bible. Uh-huh. Yeah, they still keep it with their traditions. And I still got respect the person. So you did. Well, I know you know, but I'm just calling to make sure that you knew that they were still doing it. Mm-hmm. Even though you told them, yeah. Oh, Matthew, he was right. Yeah, I remember. He recorded it right here. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I know they be coming for me, but I just be seeing, do they see themselves in here? No, they don't see themselves. There wasn't no mirrors back then? Oh, they just didn't use them. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Well, okay. All right. I just wanted to know. I'm sorry. I know you watching a lot of people that's about to do a lot of stupid stuff. I'll let you go. I know. I'm sorry. I know I get on your nerves. Okay. All right. Love you, Dad. Thanks. Hopefully I make it into this next couple hours. I don't know if you had that on your mind or not, but could you put that in the back of your mind, please? Am I making it in the 2023 or is it going to be a surprise? Oh, I don't need. Oh, okay. I thought I'd just throw that in there. All right. Good night. Happy New. Well, it's never a new year to you because you live in past, present, and future, but you know what I mean. I'll talk to you later, then. or right now. I mean, yesterday, today, and forevermore is all the same to you. So, do I say tomorrow or just get off the phone, sir? Okay, I know you're busy. I got to go. I mean, he see yesterday, today, and tomorrow all in the same time. So you can't really say I'll talk to you tomorrow because it's all the same day. So, I mean, I don't know how to say that no more. Right, just get out the phone. Just go. I gotta go. I'm busy. Don't y'all know he be sick of me because I really talk to him like this when y'all not around? Mhm. I do. I sure do. Well, right, what it's like in my mind. Now y'all get to see. Yeah, I think I'll be playing. He probably be sick of me. Because I'll be like, hey, Dad. So before my feet can hit the ground good, I'll probably be asking questions in the morning. I'll be like, okay, so what we do? And say hello first, Circle. Prepare to be sick of me, Dad. I'm telling you. Listen, I talk to him all day. Do I talk to him about tithing for real? Do you think all of these things would show up if tithing wasn't a thing? He said, give me 10% of your increase. And people try to say, oh, that was fruit and vegetables. Well, you don't grow fruit and vegetables. You're not a farmer. Fruit and vegetables and spices and stuff was their currency because they were farmers. So since you not a farmer, then however your increase come, that's what he's supposed to receive a tenth of. You ain't no damn farmer. You ain't raising no cattle and slaughtering no hogs to get no money. What wheat you got to trade and give? Grain. You don't got none because we don't do that no more. I'd be like, here she go again. I know he didn't wrote down all the. Can you please just throw them away? Roll it up and throw it over your shoulder like they tell us at church now. Shoot. Roll it up, ball it up, and throw it over your shoulders. We done with it. Don't remember none of that, Enoch. There was a scratch out. Scratch that out. Listen here. Now, what did happen? This thing got up. Y'all done let me push all these buttons. Go back. Oh, there we go. Listen, right. Just throw it over your shoulder and turn around in a circle. I'm going to snatch it up while you do that. Just forget about it. Okay. So, back to what we were saying. He said, y'all follow y'all traditions instead of my word. Anyway, God said, you must respect your father and your mother. And God also said, whoever says anything bad to their father or mother must be killed. But you teach that a person can say to their father or mother, I have something I could use to help you, but I will not use it for you. I will give it to God. How many people will take care of church people before they take care of their own family? Their own parents. They'll give to their pastor before they make sure that their parents is cool. What was them eyes? Was that a throat chop? Just grab your neck like this. If you got a throat, they need to make a throat chop sign. Okay, yeah. Lucius, didn't I block you? I done blocked you a couple times. I believe I just blocked you because you always on that weird stuff. Now I blocked you from YouTube and now you about to be blocked from TikTok. Dang. Why you always doing that weird stuff? I don't understand your relationship and I don't want it no more. So he was blocked from here the other day because he got on here. I told y'all he be on something else. Didn't I tell y'all I blocked him from over here? Now you over here talking stupid. I done let you stay. Weirdo. He was just. I told y'all block them and they find a way. They will scratch to get back in. You are not allowed here anymore, sir. I think he just got blocked from YouTube sometime in the last week. And now he then came back over here talking crazy. I'm over it, Lucius. We do not do love-hate relationships over here. Sorry. Mm-mm. It's a lot of people that's not making it into 2023, y'all. With me. I will not be dealing with no stupid agitation. If you know so much, you need to start your own channel and do it on your page. I don't let you come over here. You've been talk crazy on YouTube. That's why I let you stay over there. Just blocked him from YouTube the other day. And now you over here on TikTok talking crazy. Go away. If y'all disagree with what I say, don't sit here and eat throw up every day. Go talk to the people that believe in whatever it is that you believe. I don't buy into that. They mean and get under your skin because they like you either. I don't care. It doesn't matter. That's stupid. That's some old reverse psychology stuff. He don't like me. He likes to get under my skin. Period. And I'm 42, about to be 43. I don't got to deal with nobody that's irritating because I don't do this for likes. You don't hear me saying like, comment, share, nothing. You don't hear me saying that because I'm not going to deal with nobody I don't want to. This is freaking social media, y'all. This is a place where you come together to have a good time. I do not know why people always want to get on here and have a horrible time. I don't go around people that don't make me feel good. And I keep saying that to y'all. If you are here and this boils your blood, why are you torturing yourself? Excuse me. Don't do it to yourself because I'm not going to listen to you. Like when I go on Mr. Randall's page, I'll be there for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute and a half because I be trying to see what he gonna say. But once he get to talking whatever, I just swipe on up. People act like their thumbs are cemented here and you have to stay here. You don't. This is social media, honey. If this ain't what floats your boat, don't argue with me. Go find some things on this World Wide Web that make you so happy that your toes tingle. Because that's what we do over here. We don't come over here because we want to be irritated. We don't come over here because we want to get under people's skin. We like interesting things. We like to learn. We like to laugh. We like to grow. And if that ain't what you own, go get in the bucket with the people that want to stay gray. Because we trying to see some flowers bursting up and rainbows and happiness and glitter being sprinkled everywhere. Like, what is you talking about? Don't nobody want to walk around mad all day? Like, and if that's your life, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you about that. I can't help you with that. Well, I can, but if you want to stay grouchy because that's the only attention you get, you will not get nothing over here. I'm telling you, that ain't what I'm on, and I don't even deal with people that stay angry all the time. Is somebody trying to tell me what to do? I'll be right back. I see what kind of evening this is about to be. You just give me one moment. I know how to take care of this. Sure do. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Hold on. Give me some water. Okay. Ooh, so the neighbor came through and wow. Okay. The guy got mad at me because I told him I have to be specific. Listen. Do not let nobody try to force you to deal with them. You don't have to. You do not have to deal with nobody you don't want to. And people will try to guilt you into dealing with their bad behavior. If you don't get away from me, if you make my stomach move, if you make my anxiety go up, I'm not going to be around you because then I'm not going to be at 100% ease. And I got to be at 100% ease to do it. I'm not always, but nah. Take your chaos somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I don't have no anxiety. I'm just saying it's people that want to keep other people anxious because they irritated. Listen, and you know what's so funny? In The Witcher, that show, did y'all notice that the people that was always causing trouble and doing sneaky stuff, what did they have on the inside of them? Did y'all watch that? Anybody that watched it? Did y'all see that they were sons and daughters of chaos? Did y'all see that? And do y'all remember I used to tell people, if you get with a chaotic person, you are inviting chaos into your life. And I used to tell you, I know people that everywhere they go, chaos ensues. Now, I hadn't even seen The Witcher. And then I started watching that and I said, if this ain't the truth, if a person is chaotic in their spirit, they are going to bring chaos. They are the person that starts the argument at every barbecue. They are the person that is going to purposely be late so that everybody has to wait on them. Or it's always going to be like everything. If they don't feel important in a room, they're going to start a problem with someone. Like, this is a thing. You bring chaos wherever you go. I bring a different energy with me. I'm not bringing chaos everywhere I go. And so I don't like to deal with people that like to be irritated and like they purposely like to get up. The Bible talks about there's people that unless they do somebody wrong, they can't even go to sleep. It's people that evil is dang near like in their DNA. Like if they can't get over on somebody, do somebody wrong, like they can't even go to sleep. They have to ruin somebody's day in order to go to bed. That is spooky. I do not want to be that kind of person that the only way for me to get rest is to know that I have ruined another person's day. Come on. It's the scripture. And I saw that one time in a penny saver. When I was like 24 or 23, I got a penny saver. You know, the little ads where you could get washer and dryers back in the day. And you know how they had that little scripture across the top of it? They always have a scripture right at the top of the penny saver, right under penny saver. It'd be like they little website thing, and then it's like a scripture. And I read everything. It didn't matter. The back of cereal, everything. So I saw that scripture and I was like, wow, I don't ever remember seeing that in the Bible, but it's a scripture. It's a scripture, and that's not word for word. I'm paraphrasing, so you would have to look for it. But there's a scripture in the Bible about people that can't go to sleep unless they do evil like that or do somebody wrong or something. And that's scary. And now do you see why I'd be like, okay, do you want to be nice? Because if you don't, you got to go. Because all it takes is one seed. I found something and I'm going to blow my nose, y'all. Listen, I sleep with the window open. The fan on, the heater on. It's a lot going, and a blow dryer. My nasal passages, my skin is dry from the blow dryer. I'm going through it over here. I don't know what's going on with this whole getting close to 50 crap. I'm putting oils on, drinking enough water, and I'm still dry. It's gotta be, I don't know what it is. My nasal passages is crazy. Is this just a part of like getting old? Like what? Please tell me. And I got Kleenexes and don't ever bring none in here. That's crazy. Ugh. Is anybody else allergies acting crazy or is it just me? Oh, I got this thing I could have turned on. That's probably why, because it's dry in here. And I didn't turn on my dang diffuser. I haven't turned it on in a couple. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my life together. Just wait a minute. It's normally a whole setup that I do, and I didn't do none of that stuff today. Oh, and that's probably why it's dry in here because I have the heater on and I don't have the diffuser on. That would make perfect sense. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I have to walk myself through it sometimes because listen, it be a lot. That's why it's been dry in here. So y'all notice I've been like, my nose is stopped up, but it's dry. I'm like, what's going on? My diffuser ain't on in here, and I got the heater on, which is drying the air out, and I closed the window, which will let fresh air in and moisture. So I have to turn that on. Yeah, I fell asleep and woke up and you was gone. Thought you do. You sound like my kids. That's funny. That's the stuff they used to say. I turned on my heater and my face was peeling. And girl, I'm dry right now. Yes, all of that. It's not just me. Okay. You have freezing outside. Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't take no pills. The most I might take is a Tylenol. I don't take no pills. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I don't take no pills. I do not trust them doctors. Uh, Sorry for all my MDs, but mm-mm. Yeah. What is the giant red book on the bottom shelf? Why do you want to know? It's drawing your eye. Well, so next time, can you please tell me what the name of the red book is behind you? The big one on the bottom shelf? Because that'll probably get you the response that you want. And then be more than willing to say. Oh, okay. You are right. This one right here, this is the New Yorker Encyclopedia of Cartoons. The New Yorker Encyclopedia of Cartoons. They just don't even understand today. You're welcome, but you're welcome. I'm sorry. Girl, because people, listen, folks be barking out orders. I'm like, I keep telling y'all, I'm not selling nothing. So I don't be wanting to run back and forth to that shelf until I'm ready to run back. Because I run back and forth even when y'all don't see me because I'll be studying. And I'm taking these books from in here to in my room to the bathroom, back in here, back up, to like on the bed. And then, them books is heavy. That's why they on the, all them books that's on the bottom shelf is there for, I built that shelf, especially this area for that reason. The heaviest books, and most of them, is on this shelf and on those two shelves. Because I ain't about to be trying to. Thank you. Someone bought me that book. Yep. From the store. Where else do you buy Jesus juice? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You love it here, Kiva? Well, good. I hope you stay a while. What is Jesus juice? Think about the only juice Jesus made. As a matter of fact, Blue Island girl. Come on. We you can't get the answer, guys. Now listen here. Y'all done been here. Y'all don't get to cheat the new people. This is why we about to get a new teacher for this sophomore class. That's what we about to do. I gotta get the newbies because y'all give away the answers now. Y'all can't do that. Y'all gotta give them a time to seek and find now. Y'all know all the answers now. So now y'all just, you gotta give them this word right here. Because this is why people don't know half the stuff and they be calling God's word witchcraft right here. Because they don't do this for themselves. And you cannot take a person's ability to have to think for just 30 seconds away. Sometimes that could be a very critical learning process. Because think about how many people do things and they don't think about it. Even if you take 30 seconds of just sitting there and thinking about something can turn into a minute and then a minute and a half. And people that had a short attention span now have this amazing time to sit and read when they never thought that they could sit and study or even focus or whatever. So we got to give everybody the chance. Because that's a simple question, but a lot of people don't know. What do you mean? What kind of juice did Jesus make? So then that make them go look up what he did. Right? Because there's some new people here that's watching and they don't know. We don't know that they watching. But we want them to answer. Okay, do y'all have flashbacks? Anybody? Anybody just have flashbacks to when you were a kid? I know y'all excited. I know y'all be excited, but we got to give the newbies a chance to get their brains tickling and wiggling too. So I just had a flashback to one Christmas. I want to say it was probably 1987 or dang, that's a long time. 1987 or 1988. And it was probably New Year's because this was after Christmas. And my parents was probably going out. So it was probably this time, 1987. And me and my cousins was at home and we was playing Wheel of Fortune, all the board games, Vanna White, all of that, Jeopardy, whatever. And I feel like this class is Reading Rainbow, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, like the science shows and a few other things. I feel like that's what this class as a whole kind of represents, right? And I know y'all think I'm tripping, but if you think about everything that we do And the shows that I tell you that we talk like that I used to watch, like Inspector Gadget and oh boy, Indiana Jones, all of the experiences, right? See, well, my kids was CSI Miami. I was more of a Law and Order, and then I just like true crime. I can't really do the made up crime sometimes because it just be, I be like, okay, I need to know why they really chopped them up. Like this is, I could see this one coming, but now this Negro was crazy. He was like burying people in the bodies. I mean, people's bodies in Chicago and just digging them up and putting them under his house. Like, now I need to understand how he got away with that. Now, how did I nobody even know that this was going on? Tell me. Yeah, I be wanting to watch the real stuff. So, but think about it. I won't let y'all just sit. I'll be like, You cannot say that your heart don't race a little bit every single time you learn something else. Do it. Do your hearts race? Like you get like a flutter or like it's like adrenaline. You can't tell me it's not addicting. It's addicting. It's one of the most addictive information, knowledge, especially when it makes sense. Oh God, it's intoxicating. Listen, that's y'all see how I be here with my books. I don't even really care to have like physical friends any longer. And it's sad. I do be wanting them, but because they probably be lying anyway. But this stuff be making sense and it's gonna last a long time. It's faithful. It's gonna be here every time I come in here. You ain't get to worry about no craziness or nothing. Like, I'm just saying. And I can learn about any place, anything. There's unlimited subjects with books. You don't only have to get biblical books. I buy books on building. I buy books on finances. I buy books about things that I never even think I'll probably ever even want to read. But it might come a time when I'm interested. And that has paid off. That has paid off. I kid you not, like, oh wow, didn't even think I needed it. But actually, 2 years later, it's the exact information that I need for wherever I am in this life right now. Everything is not always for right now. God is so amazing. He will give you the information written in your journal. You'll be writing a journal to yourself and you don't even know how powerful those words are going to be 6 months, a year, 2 years down the line. You'll be talking to yourself, be ministering to yourself and don't even know. Or you'll go back and look through your journals and see that God done gave you clues about what was coming. It'd be so powerful for me. I can't go back to just living that bland life of, I don't want that ever again in life. It is so lonely and so bland. Pretending, you know what I'm saying? Having only that your love comes from like on the outside of you and what people say about you and how people feel about you. And if that goes away, then you're not the same person. Well, when I get off of here, this is me. And to people that know me personally, they will tell you, this is me. Like, it don't matter if I'm at work. Of course, I'm going to be professional, but by the time they get to know me, yeah, this is going to be me at work too. Corporate America and everything. And I don't have any jobs that I couldn't go back to. So with that, like, I just always tried to be genuinely happy because I found that most people are not. And what they try to do is because they're not happy, they will do everything they can to make you miserable. So then I got to find every reason of why you're trying to make me miserable and fix it so that we can get over this. Because I understand you aren't happy. So who neglected you? Who didn't? So who's telling you right now that you're not enough? Who makes you feel like you are not heard? Like, let's get to it so we can get through it so you can get away from me. Because no. Mm-mm. 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 Good job. I think that's the one. Yeah, maybe. Nope. I don't know. I would like to see it. Thank you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Who is trying to do that? We could be going to world war. Like, this might be the last time you're trying to see people. You're trying to piss people off and make people feel bad. Do you know what we about to go through? No, because it's vanity. Everything is about me, 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 me. You ain't worried about the next person. You trying to fill your bag up. And God said that was going to be happen. People was going to be lovers of themselves. Oh my God, my space, my face, my book, my. Everything is about me and whatever. That's why I be like, I didn't want to make that. Don't make this about me. That's why I don't come on here. Of course, I'm going to do my stuff because I got my thing. I was had my thing before this. This ain't nothing new. But with that, this be it right here. Because this ain't about me. That's why when people be like, I'm not nobody's leader. If anything, I am a conductor conducting you to my dad up there on the silver phone. Other than that, if it ain't pointing you to something in this word or trying to help you understand what God helped me to see about life and how he made human beings and human interaction with people and how our everything does really affect the people around us, like I don't want to talk about it. If it ain't teaching me how to be better or learn something or expand something, I don't want to talk about it. And if it's something you always talk about, that's not good. Whatever that was. Oh, my books. I still can't believe they raised this book to almost $70 and then $90. That's ridiculous. That hurts my heart. I might have to pray about that and see what we can do for me. But I do want to read something to y'all, and I'm actually looking for it. It was one of... That's crazy. Wow. Hey. This is when I first started reading Adam and Eve. Wow. The Apocalypse of Moses, R.H. Charles, Oxford, 1913. Y'all hear me? I was trying to write down all the information because I did not have access to the books like that. And then it became important to me. He let me start getting them, and it was great. Where is this? I probably have it right over there. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for a specific thing because I wanted to read it to you all. It's in a green folder, though. Okay, maybe I already moved it over here. Oh, I did. Okay, so this is just something that I wrote a while ago, a long time ago. And do y'all want to hear this? It's not like, it was just a question. Oh, it was just a question. Do you guys want to hear this? Yes, no, maybe so. It was when I first started like really getting into my studies. So my handwriting was still kind of messy. Okay. So it says, is sin regenerative? Is your Holy Ghost being regenerated? These are the two questions that he asked me at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I was like 30, 32. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, probably like December sometime. Because at that time, I don't think I wrote the date on this. Right? Is sin regenerate? Will sin regenerate? Does it? What do y'all think? Okay. Look at this. It says God made our bodies so that our cells are regenerative. They replicate and regenerate when skin is peeled or removed. The body regenerates new blood cells, right? Okay. And I looked it up to see what animals regenerate their limbs, and it's a sunflower sea star that regenerates new arms, right? Okay. So it says in biology, regeneration is the process of renewal, restoration, and growth. That makes cells and organs resilient to natural fluctuations or events that cause disturbance or damage. Excuse me. A constant regeneration of your spiritual cells and organs or your spirit can make you resistant to natural events or tests that the enemy has sent to cause damage. And then it just says list organs that the Holy Spirit can regenerate: heart, brain, mind, soul, spirit. God can take the damaged organs that have been cut off from the blood flow and are no longer intact and functioning and properly functioning properly and make them new. Without blood flow, the brain will die, the heart will stop, and the other organs and systems in the body are not able to renew or restore. Repair the damage that has been done by the lack of blood flowing to these organs that God gave us, this Holy Spirit, and a regenerative element in our spiritual DNA. So basically, this was just my thoughts, but God was saying, like, if sin regenerates and it becomes necrotic, the cells, your spiritual cells. So if you think about your spiritual organs, your spiritual heart, your spiritual ears, and eyes, and all, just your spiritual body, period. Like, ears are not really, but you know what I'm saying. If those things are sick, right? And I remember I told you it's a lot of people that sin sick, and they never think about whatever is in the spirit is in the flesh, right? So your cells can become necrotic. You can become sick, infected spiritually. And then you don't work on those spiritual organs, and then disease, which is a dis-ease in your mind, which is your spirit, starts to manifest in your body. Right? But what sin are you bringing in your life? Like, God has shown me sin compared to cancer. One cancer cell can overtake a whole body because it is going to keep regenerating, and it's going to keep eating the other cells. It's going to regenerate what it wants there, not what's healthy for the cell. And that's exactly how sin works. It starts out as one little bitty sin. One time, one thing, and it will overtake your life to where that sin controls everything that you do. That sin tells you when to get up, when to go to sleep, who you're going to be with, who you're going to be loyal to, if you lie to your children or not. Like, that sin will take over you like cancer. And think about how many people get in their way and not being corrected. Sin has taken over their life, and then they didn't see their kids no more. Or they didn't see their parents no more, or they, whoever, husband or wife, they didn't see them anymore. If sin is like cancer, and you study cancer, and you understand how cancer works, because he made me do it. Remember when I told y'all when my baby was sick, they was like, how do you know this much about cellular regeneration? And I said, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. And the doctor was like, no, I'm very interested to know. He was like, because how did you know? I said, because God had me study the sin regenerate. And he was like, I said, and so then in order to understand that, I had to study cells and how they die and how they replicate and whatever. And the man was looking at me like, this is crazy. Yeah, no, so, and you were saying, keep going, sir. I already studied that 2 years ago, and then my daughter got sick, and all of the information that he had me studying about sin was relative to my daughter's condition and what she was going through. It was crazy. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. That's why I'm telling you, like, one little thing. How many people try to drug one time and have never been able to stop? And so much that it killed them. So much that it killed them. One thing, one time. Some people have tried something the first time in their life and they died. One cell, one sin. And they say, like, if you have cancer, you shouldn't eat a lot of sugar because cancer cells eat on sugar. So if sin is like one cancer cell, then what would the sugar be that that cancer sin would feed on in your life? If cancer lives on sugar, and sugar is not good for a person that is trying to keep that away, and sin is equated to cancer cells, what is the sugar in your life? Bad thoughts, intentions. Come on now. You thinking about it. Good job. Bad thoughts and intentions. What else could be sugar? If you know you're not strong in certain areas, what do? What do you do? Do you go to where the sugar is at? Self-sabotage. Okay. Exactly. Lust, whatever. All of it. I'm saying you don't have to. Yes, the lust of the eye. That can be for money or whatever. But I'm just saying, what is do y'all realize why I got y'all thinking about this at 10:37, 9:37, 11:37? Something so simple. But right before the new year, I just want you to think about what is keeping you sick. Girl, I know how I go. But guess what? Sometimes it's the lust of the eye and it don't have nothing to do with the body. I know people that wouldn't dare go and do no sexual sin, but they'll work themselves to death for things. You see what I mean? So you being materialistic is having idols. Stubbornness. Right. Wishing your enemies well. Who went and got thank you list? Did y'all download y'all thank you list? Your idol was marriage. It's a lot of people that do. Oh, I know. I already know. So just think about that, family, in this last hour or two of 22. You know what I mean? Just be thinking about the things that you learned, even if you've been in whatever. But I'm going to ask you to just think about the things that you might have learned in this last year, just the last 12 months, whether you've been here with us the length or not. But whatever things that you feel like you got a throat chop about, or you feel like God opened your understanding about, also ask him, because whenever you ask for something, you also got to ask him to take something spiritually, but give you something, because he feels voids. Other people don't, but he really does. If he takes something from you, he definitely will fill it with something else. Now, you might have to go through a transitional period because you probably didn't let go of it when he said and held on to it longer. So you might have to go through a little bit more punishment or whatever. And it's not necessarily punishment. It's just like, I told you to let go when I told you to let go. You got, you let go. I'm going to be lenient, but you still going to hear what I said. You know what I mean? You can't individually because it's not going to be 11:59 everywhere. Personal relationship. Personal relationship, because we can't bring in it's where my son is. It's only 8 o'clock. Mm-mm. Personal. If it's about to be, you say your prayer where you at. But that's why I be saying, y'all got to remember, it's not just, we have a lot that be going on here. And if y'all want to do prayer, you gonna do it singly. people ask me all the time to pray and do this and that. I pray for y'all in my closet. I pray before I get on here. Even when I act up, y'all don't know, and I be and got tested right after that. It seemed like them be the days that I be like, God, please just help me keep my mouth. And it's so I don't even be on here 45 seconds and folks be acting crazy. So believe me, I have to pray every day because if I didn't, I would not be still doing this. Mm-mm. But I've learned too, I don't want to get into ritualistic anything. And I'm not going to. People ask me to do all kind of stuff. This is not church. It's not, it's school. It's actually just social media, but we've kind of made it into a school. So then there's that. As a matter of fact, yes, I will. I sure am going to do it. I forgot. Petty. Yes, I am. I done showed everybody that they call my phone. Look what my niecey pulling got me. I said, no, you listen here. Y'all know I got these costumes that was up there. I gotta clean up this room. It's stuff everywhere. I'm gonna have to build out for this closet. Is what's gonna happen here shortly. Dr. Circa at your service. Dean Circa, whichever. Look, this is the freaking coolest. Every day feels like Christmas around here. And I remember for a long time they didn't. Not around here, but just in my life, it felt like it was raining and pouring, but I just kept going because God kept saying, come on to the other side. I gotta clean you up. That's the only thing. Come on. This rain is fertilizing some stuff. Come on. You know how they be pulling the oxen and stuff sometimes? Like, because I was stubborn as an ox. He had me by the ring and the horns. Like, I said, come on, come on. And I'll be like, no. But I'm like, boy, he trying to pull me by the nose. I'm like, look here, I'm about to rip this out. I said, I ain't going. My feet all fours. What you mean? That's why when people get on here trying to tell me, you don't even know what it took to get me over here. You was not around for the battles. You wasn't around when me and the Lord was going toe to toe, hon. You was nowhere around because I was not an easy catch. What you don't know. Yeah, I wasn't. I was not an easy catch. Honey, I was that big fish that was in the, that had took 14 people that they didn't know they was gonna need to, because it ended up being hooked on something. All the way down at the bottom of the what you just said, like, huh? Mm-mm. I fought him tooth and nail. Stubborn and everything, sure did. And I was the kid that would be like, you said no. You said no. You said don't touch it. You said don't touch it right here. You said don't touch it with 4 hands. I'm looking at you, Dad. He said, if I see what your hand is doing, even though you think I can't, and I'm writing it down. But I wasn't doing nothing. You know how kids, they go. Because they think you can't see. What you got? Nothing. Where your hands at? Right here? Where your other hand at? Right here? Show me both of them at one time. Drop. Right here. What's that behind you, huh? Where'd that come from? You do realize I just heard that fall to the... Oh, baby. I had to fight all my life. Like, listen, Mm-mm. I'm for real. That's why when people come for me, they don't know what the Lord had to do to get me over here, to get me to sit down, to get me to not just do what I want to do, even though it wasn't much to nobody. He knew what I was doing, and he didn't like it. And I was like, well, yeah, God, you'll be all right. Like, what? Y'all do not understand who I used to be. I'm telling you, it was bad. I didn't play. Excuse me, with people, but I played with God. I used to test all his limits on purpose. Not a smart thing to do, but I did it. Happy New Year. You see what I'm saying? And that's why when people come for me, I just look at them like they're crazy, because you don't know what it took to get me right here. You have absolutely no idea of what it took for me to sit right here and do what I do every single day. You just see me now. That's all you see. And if you let a don't judge a book by its cover, please. Let this be. It be gold in these books, and they look raggedy, old, and decrepit. Might even smell, and it'll have information that'll change your whole life in it. But one of these pretty books up here be saying a whole bunch of nothing, maybe. Who is interested to find out that Coptic priests look like they look? Who remembers one of the first videos I did, and I showed y'all the Maccabees and the Maccabees, and I said this is most likely an Ethiopian or like an Egyptian priest, and people said no, it's not. I said, but it is. This is a Coptic priest. I know that, and they were interchangeable. And then y'all just saw in that book from 1913 that when they went over there from here or London or wherever they went, the people look exactly like that dude that I showed y'all that had that big old Bible. They looked exactly like them. That's why when they was telling me no, I'm like, but yes, but yes. But if you don't have access to that information and you don't know what you're looking for, then yeah, you would say no. She don't know what she's talking about. No, you don't. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I have information from 1913 before they really start editing the books, because they was teaching their friends about what I was over there so that they could go and set up their excavations and all of this stuff. Oh yeah, they was giving their friends all the business, because these were the secret cigar clubs where they all traveled around the world on their yachts and came back. Yeah, no, that's his book, his travel log. And they took photographers on these boats and these expeditions with them. As a matter of fact, oh boy, Indiana Jones, that's about the time that he would have been in that crew. About 1912, 1930s, all of that. Yeah, that's but this is a real person, not just Indiana Jones. This is a real person that went through that very thing, traveled through Rome and Italy and all these places. And yeah. And the pictures are different. They different from what y'all be seeing in the schools and stuff. Yeah, because these is the people that end up becoming the history teachers and stuff. And then they go and they have a person edit pictures. And then the book that they got, we get a very small version of it, but it be a lot. It don't be like it's supposed to be for real. It be the wrong way. But you got to know where to go get it. Like the Goodwill and old friends' houses that don't read no more. And they got grandparents that love books, and somebody about to throw them out. I keep trying to tell y'all where to go find the gold, and I don't think y'all be listening. You need old friends. Old friends. That's what you need right now. You need people with grandparents that don't care. They don't have. I've been trying to tell y'all. And don't be on no funny stuff. But a lot of times when elderly people know that they've read those books however many times and they know that their grandkids are electronic people, if they find out that you love books, honey, they will drop them off. They will go to the Goodwill and find books for you, especially if they know what you. I'm trying to put y'all on. I got older friends. I used to be like, for real? You had all my information. Well, you never asked. Well, you didn't volunteer it either. Ethel, Ethel, you did not tell me you had all them books in there. Well, you never asked. Well, you never volunteered. But let me look. Let me see what you got. Well, this is good. You'll love this one. They be having a lot of information. A lot of them have old newspaper clippings that they kept in tip-top shape. How they be doing that up in the attic. Like, listen, it be some goodies. Happy New Year, y'all. It be goodies. And y'all be trying to discount like and discard the older people, but that's where all of the gold is with them. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I always had old friends. Most of them was old enough to be my great grandparents, grandparents, aunties, and uncles. And not because I was trying to be fast, because I used to sit and ask the old people all kinds of questions. And I was only like 8. Happy New Year, y'all. We got 22 reading books from the Goodwill. Good job. What is it? Feliz Naviano? Well, there you go. Hello. So where's y'all at? I know, that's why I said. What time is it? Oh, yeah. I got it. Happy New Year to all the Happy New Year people. Okay. Because if folks say Happy New Year, they're like, I got 2 hours. I got an hour. He's got a mythology book. Yeah, it ain't nowhere near here either. That's why I said I'm like, I'm not going to. Okay. Okay. It's 8:54, right? That's why I said where my son is. It's probably 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Alabama. Ooh. Hmm. Y'all want to hear something crazy? Y'all know I got these today, and they're salted plums, right? Well, I called, and my granddaughter, she was making her little poopy face. I said, every time I call, you got to go to the bathroom. And she said, oh, she has some prunes today. I said, that's funny. Her grandma had some prunes today, too. I just had salted prunes, but she had prune juice. Oh, yes. They're not for people with high blood pressure, though. Do not buy these because they are stupid salty. But I'm about to drop that in that blueberry and see what it do. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. It's sweet and salty, y'all. Ooh. Oh, that's good. Because I'm not a beer drinker. I don't drink beer. Oh, but that blueberry wine, that's fire. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm. Yeah, that's good. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all kind of what that tastes like a little bit. It tastes like, you know how when you make your crumble on the top of your thing, and you don't really put enough salt, but if you use like a salted butter, it'd be that crumble, like crumble on the top of your blueberry pie or your apple pie or whatever. Sometimes it do have not a salty taste, but it's like a, that's what that feel like. That's nice. You used to put yours in a dill pickle. Ooh. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's good, y'all. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. That's good. Because it evens out that sweetness too. That's good. That's good. I like that. I do. It's not bland. Oh, that's a nice thing. Ah, well, hello there. Yes. Anyway, that's nice. I wonder if it's a woman mixing that wine. It gotta be a woman in this whole deal here. Yeah, we need to find out which woman is behind this right here. Because this, to me, this is a woman's wine. I mean, and I don't mean like only women can drink it. I mean like this seems like wine that a woman winemaker would make. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like gender rollish, whatever, but to me, it's blueberry wine. You know how you could, right, right. But I'm saying even back in the day, they used to say it would be a sweet dessert wine. And I think when women started kind of getting in the wine industry a little bit and owning more vineyards and stuff, I think when women started making their own wine, it was like wine that was really made for us. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I remember back in the day, I don't care how sweet they said the wine was, it still had that bitter end on it. You know what I mean? And now I think that because it's a lot of women that started buying vineyards and stuff. You know what I mean? Out in California. What? How? Where is he? Where is he back at? He didn't came back. Who is he? You are hilarious. Is he? No, he's not. Yes, I just it's my first time having it today. Is he back? Y'all are hilarious. Mm. And what I did was drop a salted plum in there. Oh, well, this is apricot. Oh, that's why. Okay, so these are apricots. Never mind, y'all. That's why it's different. Okay, because we saladitos, I guess they got more than one kind. Or maybe they just make them out of apricots now. So, okay. This is weird. Because I'm not an apricot person. Really. The ones we used to have was plums. They can changed up the game. So that's not it's not a I just looked at that. Maybe that's why they're softer. Oh, that's why they're soft. That's remember I told y'all the ones we used to eat was hard, and you would have to like they used to put them in drinks. Okay, so that's why, because that's an apricot and not a plum, but it's actually really soft, which is great. So I like it even better. Maybe that's why it's changed. Oh wow. Wow, that's nice. hmm Did you say the dang mouse running past you in the garage? Hmm? Happy New Year, y'all. Dusty, are you in the country? Girl, not a Jerry. Happy New Year, y'all. Oh my goodness. Listen. Okay, let me see. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Whether you feel like it's today, tomorrow, next year, or whatever, Happy New Year. Don't rain on nobody else's parade. If you feel like that's when it is, then let it be that for you. If you see people say Happy New Year, don't do that. Don't do that. That's don't we just talked about that. Miss Nikki, do you talk about those things on your page or are you only doing it here? Did you do a video about that today, Pumpkin? About how today is not New Year's on your page or on your Facebook or anything? Did you do a video about that today or are you only saying that right now that people are saying it? Because if so, can you email it to me? I like to see it. Hmm. Did you do a video about it before you told everybody here? Is there a video that I can go check out on your page where you talked about it? Because people are celebrating and you don't wait until everybody is celebrating on my page to say, oh, but it's not really the holiday anyway, biblically. If people are celebrating and that irritates you, don't be here for the celebration. Because this is my page. And if I want to say Happy New Year and you see people celebrating, don't bring that energy. Okay? Because y'all be so technical about so much stuff, but y'all don't be technical about the stuff y'all need to be technical about. As my dad just said, keeping up with whatever traditions and whatever it is. Let folks have a good time. If you're not happy or you want to be irritated, do that on another day, but not right now. Okay, but you're irritating other people and you irritated me by doing that, is what I'm telling you. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna do it. There's that. Now, Happy New Year to y'all that want to celebrate. I do not know why people. I bet you your taxes don't reflect that when you people do all of that, but you will follow the rules of the land when it comes to tax time and all of these different things. Like, stop, y'all. Stop. We just talked about ruining somebody else's day and being whatever. You didn't say that no other time before now. You wait till now to say it's not the new year after you see people saying Happy New Year. Don't be like that. There's a lot of stuff I just don't want to deal with this year. And just because you don't think you're irritating don't mean you're not. And this is my life and my whatever. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. It doesn't matter. I got entirely too many other things to be worried about every day than a person that wants to be whatever. Like you just saw everybody saying Happy New Year, and then you're gonna say it's not really the New Year. Like, don't be weird. I'll be right back. Again, to my newbies, you are not forced to be over here. One thing I'm not gonna do is be irritated. This is my social media. And if whatever we want to do over here, if you don't like it, all you got to do is not come here. Don't log in. When you see Sir Control is live, skip over my live like I do everybody else. I be asking y'all not to come in here. And most people just be on some other stuff. I ask y'all don't even frequent my page. I need y'all to understand that I don't care about having likes and followers. That's why I don't never say like my stuff, share my stuff, follow my stuff. You don't never hear me saying that because it ain't about that for me, which means I don't got to deal with nobody I don't want to. And if I don't deal with my own mama, I don't care. Like, listen, we're not doing it. Okay? If you don't agree with something or if you feel some type of way or whatever, don't rain on nobody else's parade because you, whatever, I don't care what it is. Don't do it. If you see people are celebrating, to me, I don't like that kind of stuff. If you see people are celebrating saying Happy New Year, then your appropriate time to say this ain't the Happy New Year ain't in the middle of everybody celebrating that. And I don't care how y'all look at it. This is my social media, and I pay attention to things like that. I don't like that. You could have said that way earlier in the conversation because other people were saying Happy New Year too. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. And I don't have to deal with it. This is social media. You don't have to be here. You do not have to be here. I don't know. And that goes for whoever, y'all. This is social media. I do not have to deal with nobody I don't want to. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all. This is not fame or fortune. I'm not trying to act like I'm somebody more than I'm not. I don't deal with nobody that irritate me, not even my kids. Please don't. If you feel some type of way about something and you see people celebrating on this page, you do not get to take away from nobody's enjoyment here. Do y'all understand that? Nobody gets to take away from anybody else's joy. Nobody else gets to take away whatever. You don't get to do that. They already cutting up. This is the thing. I just want y'all to understand. I do not care about what most people care about. What I do care about is everybody coming here and feeling comfortable. I care about everybody being able to celebrate and feel like there's not going to be anybody that is trying to tear them down or whatever. Like, it's a lot of things that I'm just not going to deal with this year. Do y'all realize that with the information that our nephew just gave us, okay, every single thing that we bought, China, Japan, whoever he said, is just expedited their nuclear weapons ramp up. Okay, who else just did that? 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, Russia just told their nuclear navy to get ready. I'm not trying to be irritated. I'm not trying to be nothing. I told y'all, I'm trying to chill because I know what's coming. We just watched a video where a lady could not walk in the grocery store if she did not have a scan code. And folks is worried about if it's this or Jesus's name. It is so crazy to me that people are so connected to God, but they don't see what's right in front of their face. You know what's crazy? Y'all was telling me about all the people that died today, and I didn't even know until y'all told me. But I said something about a certain people being gotten rid of because it was information that they knew. And then I looked, and it was one of a milk melanated lady had made a whole list, and she said, I said, I'll be darned. I said the same thing, and I didn't even know all them other people died. Talking about Jeffrey, whatever his name, Jeffree Star about to come out and all of this old stuff. And oh yeah, it's going down. The idols is falling left and right. Y'all ain't paid attention. The same thing was happening right before the flood. The idols was falling, and tell me they not falling right now. The devil don't care. The Antichrist don't care about exposing them because guess what? He's here. He used them to keep y'all preoccupied while he got together. And now he's throwing them away like trash. Taking them right on out. All of their fame, fortune, money, all of this, it ain't helping none. Hell, the 5 richest people on the planet, billionaire, gazillionaires from the Bitcoin is dead too. So that's to show y'all the bag ain't it, because that ain't keeping them safe. And they got all the money in the world. I don't want to be irritated. I want to be focused so that I can get a strategy together about what my next move is about to be. Because we could wake up tomorrow to all hell and broke loose. And folks are still worried about who right and who wrong. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand what time we is in. Nephew, you just turned 18. You still, here's a senior in high school, y'all, that sends me stuff all day long. Right before I got on this live, he texted me, said, Auntie, they didn't CNN news reporting right now. You got to think he's been here since the beginning. So he's watched in his senior year of high school all the stuff that we talk about on social media, come to pass. He literally watched it. So much so that he sends me the information like, oh my God, we just had this and we just talked about this in class. Auntie, we just talked about this in class. This is every day. So this baby is coming to this class, seeing what's going on, and then going out. Y'all know I don't leave. Going out into the world and watching it happen. And folks is worried about being irritated and whatever else it is. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. They preparing for war. Our president bought freaking. We got our stuff, so we ain't worried about it. We got our stuff. Somebody sent me a thing today. Somebody tagged me in a thing today. They put in videos on regular TV about disaster preparedness. I told y'all. We been buying all we when did we buy our powdered eggs, y'all? We was buying powdered eggs like in like March, April, May, June, July. Before the first egg farm burned down. We got our powdered milk prior to the milk shortage. Remember when I said don't wait until they telling everybody because then it's already too late? Y'all remember when I said that? Oh, we definitely will pray for her, Miss Patsy. Definitely. Oh, the devil is busy. My other baby got burned. She didn't fail, hurting us. I mean, jumping on the couch. Hmm. Couldn't find eggnog. Well, you need eggs for that. All I want to know is, are y'all happy we prepared first? Y'all, in the beginning of this year, there was not one grocery store that you could not walk into, not freely. And now we have grocery stores around the country because I know it's not just in California. By the end of the year, by 10 months and 3 or 4 days, 3 days, it is a reality that there are grocery stores that you cannot just walk into anymore. Happy New Year. In 10 months, that became, I said, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to go in the store. And this was before that. I said, we are not gonna be able to go in the store. And by the end of the year, it's a reality. Your father retired Master Sergeant Air Force in disaster preparedness is prepping. Wow. Wow, Grace. Are you serious? Did y'all see that? Master Sergeant in the Air Force is preparing for disaster right now. Retired now. Because they know, I told y'all, I've been watching the Army people, the retired Army people. That's what I said. I've been peeping some of the stuff they've been saying. I did not say that. So your dad saying the same thing I've been saying. Get your stuff and put it up. And what stuff? Hmm. Didn't you say something? What? Uh-uh. I told you, Grace. Your daddy telling you the same thing I said. We about to be looking at like that. Uh-uh. I told y'all. You do not have to believe. Now, what's scary for me is all the Christians that was told they didn't have to worry about nothing and that they didn't have to prepare. That's scary to me. When God said it's going to be famine and you need to prepare. Wow. The meat tastes funny, ground sausage, the taste, because it ain't real. I've been trying to tell y'all this whole time. Listen, and this is I kept saying, y'all God keep telling me, tell y'all, let's do this, let's do that, because this is what we need to do. He know what he's talking about. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. I'm saying I started prepping the people on TikTok in February. I've been prepping. I moved here with stuff. I didn't just start prepping in February. I learned how to garden. I got seeds. I've been had all my stuff. Yeah. Because I was prepped before COVID. Prepped before COVID. I mean, this, I've had to teach some classes. So there's some other things, but I need to get out in my storage and go get my library because they outside. Medications already short. Yep, they already short right now. They already short, pumpkin. It's a lot of people that can't get their medication. They ain't been on Tylenol on the shelves and all kinds of stuff. Oh yes, yeah. It's been a minute, and pharmacies is closing. Right, nephew. I mean, you just heard me say I don't take no pills. Mm-mm. For that reason, that's what I told y'all. Eggs are $14 on the island where you live. Wow. $14 for a carton? And y'all worried about his name and who is this and who. Okay, family. I said let them worry about that. And while they all worrying about whatever, we about to be getting our stuff together. That's what we about to do. We about to be getting our stuff together. I said keep your mouth closed. If they don't want to believe it, stop talking and get your stuff. Now with eggs 14 and $17 a carton, like you just said, and $20 here and there. I bet y'all thought I was crazy. I know y'all did in the beginning. Probably the first or second day, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure. But now, 10 months later, and this 10 months went fast. 10 months later, every single thing that we talked about has happened. Everything. The water shortages, the people without electricity, the not being able to get to people in emergency, people freezing to death, everything, people not being able to cook. Everything that we talked about in all of our classes from February until now, the cashless society, not being able to go in the grocery store, all of the food going bad, literally as we would talk about it, it would happen. As we would talk about it, the milk shortage, I talked about the milk shortage, it happened. We talked about the meat shortage, we talked about the water shortage, everything. We would have class and then it would be on the news. And we need every single thing that we talked about. The wool blankets, the fire starters. I said, y'all, I don't like to be cold, so I got like 10 fire starters. The starter woods, everything. I said, please listen to me. I know people telling you don't, but here shortly, you're going to be happy you listen. Everything is coming back, Dusty. Everything that's before the days of Noah, everything. That's why they starting to see giants walking on the mountains. That's why mermaids are washing up on the shores. Yeah. That's why the Bigfoots is in people's backyards in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Dragons is flying around. Yeah. He said it was gonna be just like in the days of Noah, and all that stuff was here when Noah was here. It was dragons in Noah's them days. It was giants in Noah's them days. It was two sons in Noah's them days because the Egyptians did that. We got two sons now. Oh yeah, yeah. Everything is here. You are darn right about it, hon. Everything sure is. People are lovers of themselves, lovers of money more than lovers of God. They gonna do their own thing. They don't care what God say about it. And as long as they priests, they not worried about pleasing God. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was dragons in Japan. It's still dragons. They ain't just in Japan. They was in Berlin too. And where else was they at? There was a couple places. It's like 7 of them that we know of. It's probably more. Y'all didn't see the dragons in Japan? Was y'all sleep in the summertime? Cause they was running around burning up everything. Hmm. Are you serious? Go look up Dragon Japan 2022. Well, I go to the restroom and give me a rubber band. Dragon Japan 2022. Same day these book came out, that Japanese government got to talking about resigning. Oh, I'm about to go, y'all. I'm about to go get my bed and color the new year in. That's what I'm about to do. They all over, honey. They just not in Antarctica. They everywhere. They on the islands. The earth ain't even been completely discovered. They everywhere. God said this stuff coming out the earth and everything. He said men's hearts is gonna be given out with fear from the stuff that they getting ready to see. Is actually what he said. So we just waiting on that. Because that's exactly what he said. He said in the end times, men's hearts was gonna be given out with fear because the veil is a gift. You know what's so crazy too? I'm about to tell y'all something. I was watching The Witcher, and I don't want to give it away, but do y'all remember the part? I don't know if y'all got that far yet. But the way that they used to depict the old demons, that girl, when she was standing on that rock and that demon flew near her, I think that's what the angels got turned into. Because he looked like he was like rock or tree. Did y'all see that? When she was, and the Richard, he drank that stuff and his eyes turned black. If you look at the old pictures back in the day of like back from like Arabic drawings and different drawings, that's exactly how the demons looked. If you go back and look at old Arabic and Chinese drawings and like African drawings, that's exactly what the demons look like. And they had wings and they looked exactly like that. Happy New Year, Ro. Go back and look at the old drawings of how they used to depict the demons looking with the wings, and that being on the Witcher that was flying toward that girl and that dude look exactly like that. I watched it a couple of different times. I said, that's exactly how they depict it. Because I have pictures in my Asian books and stuff where they look exactly like that. We ain't telling you, nephew. Boy, if I was where you at, that'd be a knockout. You know how you be like, what, boy? Nuh-uh. We is not about to tell you the story. It ain't one. Watch first and then figure it out, and then you go on your hunt to see which story it is. You just got popped upside your head, boy. We is not. He said, tell me which story. No. Watch it, and then you go find which stories it's from. How about that? Want the answers to the questions? No. Boy, you about to be a sophomore at WOIU. I know you ain't. You was. You know what I just thought about? You was taking dual learning. You was doing dual learning classes this year, nephew. Because you was in regular high school and you was in your first year of college at WOIU. Look at you. You've been doing double learning this whole year. You've been doing dual learning this whole dual credits, babe. Look at that. And y'all, he be looking too. You've been getting college courses. Look. Come on. Come on. Ain't that crazy? That's a lot. And worked. And worked. And he's doing a double major. Exactly. And worked. And be up all night researching and reading. Y'all, his books look like mine. He got highlights and stickers all on the side of them. Yes, he's on. He is. I'm telling you. Yeah, your husband put you on that game. He played this. Listen, it's a real thing. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we gave a $500,000. We gave a $500,000, like a little bit over, like 539,000 gallons. To we did do a lot this year. God blessed us to do a lot this year, y'all. We got a chance to do a lot this year. It's a lot of people's lives that have been changed because of WOU, y'all. Well, God first, and then, but the things that He blessed us to do this year, we put it. It's a lot of folks around this place that know whether they admit it or not. We touched a lot of communities this year, y'all. By pulling together, we touched a lot of communities this year. We did. We touched a lot of communities this year. And that's cool. Because think about this, y'all. It's a lot of people that's just prepared for something that we don't thank you. We don't even know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? But there are people that are prepared. I'm just grateful that we was able to help when it's about to get worse. It's about to get worse. And we was able to help just a little bit, to give people a little bit of uh, assistance or whatever relief. I'm excited. I am. I'm grateful. I feel like this year we let God know that we were grateful for the things that He blessed us with, and we showed Him that we are not scared to return the favor. You know what I mean? It's a lot of little babies that's home for winter break right now with all that's going on. They can drink clean water up in Flint and Baltimore and in Jackson. There's homeless and elderly people that might not be able to get out on the ice that have these straws, y'all. Do y'all realize how vital that is? How cold, this whole cold, where it's snowing in places. The old people fall and hurt themselves on ice. And the main thing they probably be going out for is water. But there's old people that can drink right out of elderly people or disabled people that are not able to get out of their house that have these straws or have our, soap that we send them so they can wash up or whatever else it is. Like, I'm grateful for that. We didn't take, we were a blessing this year. And we gave every single chance that we could, we gave. We helped build some businesses this year. We help people that there are people that have experienced, like they said, their depression then went down, their anxiety then went down. They not on medicine. There are kids that have better relationships with their parents because their parents believe them when they say it's a monster in the room. Like, of all the horrible things that we could have did that a lot of people do on social media, we actually gave people a safe place to be this year. We gave people uplifting words and encouragement and support in areas that they couldn't even get it in their own families. Like, I'm grateful. I feel like for the time that we've been here, for us to not be as big with millions of followers and all of that, we put a dent in TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Spreading the word, putting people on. Like, God used us to do so many great things this year in a short amount of time. And not just in our city or whatever. We bless people all around the world, on every continent and the islands. That is absolutely absurd. That there are people all around the world that can say that they were blessed to actually have a physical something that they didn't have to pay for. They didn't have to give no money for it. They free of charge. Oh yeah, the publishing companies had a good year. All bookstores had a good year fooling with us. The book industry did great this year. I bet you they stocks is up. Shoot, I know they stocks up the way they raking these book prices up. Yeah, they did real good. Yes, gorgeous cat. We definitely did. We yes. In total, yeah, we did 1.6 million. It's 1.65. It was 1,650,000 gallons of water, basically with the straws that we sent out, which is pretty cool. 1.6 million gallons of clean water, 6 years worth of water for over 1,500 people. 1,500 to 2,000 people. It might be closer a little bit to 2,000, but still, that's a lot. Not only that, we sent, like I said, the cleaning supplies. Just they have small cities that don't have 1,500 people in them. You know what I'm saying? So if we were to put all those straws in one place, we could have possibly given a small city all of the water that they needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if all the things that we could have did this year about how we could have stacked our money and been in our bag with Gucci's and all of this and that or whatever, we gave every opportunity that we had. we gave. But God also showed us that he saw our giving hearts, and he blessed all of us in one way or another this year, whether it was mental stress that was relieved, whether you got support in an area where you might not have had it. Like, y'all, God used an app that people use for so much ugly to do something really, 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 really amazing. Girl, we gotta thank God, because I needed y'all just as much as y'all needed me at that time. You know what I'm saying? I was going through my own thing. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm grateful. Yeah. You know what I mean? We a lot stronger mentally. We've learned to let some things go, learn how we was making our lives horrible and didn't even know we was the problem. You know, we did our thank you list. We prayed for our enemies this year. We asked God to bless us. We did a lot of working on us and realizing about us what ain't right and what God likes. And even just getting closer to God and saying, you know what? It ain't about church. When I'm in here by myself, I'm going to read. No matter what my friends is doing or saying, I'm going to get in here and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up and read if God wake me up, or if I got time. How many people turn their TV off, and you maybe in the last however many months, CCCM exactly, in the last couple of months you've been here, if you did watch TV, it was intentional TV. The TV ain't just playing in the background. Now, come on, every day trying to stay away from the fifth floor, baby. I'm telling you, because who wanna be there? Not me. I gave my new TV away after joining here. Did you, nephew? Wow. Oh, I believe you. Because the way you be reading, you ain't got no time to watch TV. Boy, you text me every hour on the hour and every 15 minutes and 30 minutes. You only sleep 3 hours a day. I know. I know you can't watch TV. And if you do, it ain't nothing but news or something, learning something. Which is, but guess what, CJ? I think he only sleep about 3.5 hours a day, maybe 4. I give him 4. I do. I gave him 4. But other than that, he's up. He's up. I'm telling you, he's up. I know it's weird because I even know when he is. Listen. Yeah, he don't sleep very much. I don't think or his mom be going to something, because I don't know when he be sleep. I don't think he sleeps. I think he's like superhuman. Yeah, nephew, you don't sleep. You don't be sleep. Because he probably be the last message I see before I go to sleep, and he be the first message I see when I get up. And I just be thinking, well, when do you sleep? But you know, when you 17, 18 back, you don't need nothing but 2.5 hours. You can go 3 days on 2.5 hours when you young. When you old, you need all that extra. See, it'd be a day around 4 hours. I told you. I told y'all he probably sleep 4 hours, because the other 20, I'm getting the email from him about something. I told y'all. Y'all thought I was exaggerating. That boy don't sleep more than 6 hours. I know kids. And honey, I know how this phone be thinking. CJ sent a message. CJ sent a message. He be like, auntie, they trying to get us. Look at this. Hilarious. I feel like, honestly though, y'all, for real. Yeah. That's my nephew. Maybe we really can in real life, because I promise he cried. I know his schedule so well. It's so nuts. I promise you, he's the last person to message me before I go. He'd be like, good night, auntie. And I see it, but I'd be like, if I answer, then I'm going to bed. I answer him tomorrow. Hey, nephew. And when I wake up in the morning, as soon as I go get on the toilet, this little boy is going to send me a message about something he's been reading all night. I'm telling you, it works every day. He is an alarm clock. Sometimes he's the one that wake me up. Oh, I know your schedule, boy. It's like my kids. Like I have learned. Hilarious. That's funny. We ain't never met in person, but I promise you. Listen, that's how I know he can sleep more than 5 hours. Because that's about how many hours I sleep. It's crazy. That's hilarious. It is. I love him though. I ain't never met him in person, but I promise you his zeal. And I understand now how the Bible say like he loved him like a son, or he had love for his brother in Christ or whatever. Because when a person is interested in the things that you're interested in and they don't think you crazy and you can study, Annie Mariah, I know. I'm telling you, he made sure if I be upset, he'd be like, it's gonna be all right. I see the devil just, we just gonna keep going. He could encourage me all the time. Listen, excuse me. Y'all all do, but I definitely know that, honey, if blood couldn't make us no closer, it cracks me up. It really do. It really do. And I'm grateful for everybody though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God brought all of us right here, right now, because we needed this right here, right now. I needed everything that you guys offer me because y'all teach me so much every day. I learn from y'all every day. We learn from each other. We help each other. Y'all support me. I support y'all. We are an internet family, but couldn't make us no closer. We spend more time with each other than we do with our regular peoples. Talking and learning each other and learning about things and sharing our ideas and dreams and feelings and think people come here and share stuff that they've been walking around and they never told their family, and they share it knowing it's live, but they feel safe enough to share here. That should tell you something. You said give me a hug. Yeah, here you go, Pumpkin. Auntie's arms ain't got no deodorant under them right now, but I love you too. Yeah, group hug. We group hugging. Yeah, it's a real thing, y'all. So I'm getting ready to go. Right. Nah, they good now. I'm good. I'm just saying. You ain't no I can't do it. I listen. I'm just saying. Yeah. We talk a lot. Come in for the group hug. Yes. Listen, I love y'all. And I know we haven't ever met, but I believe this would be the biblical version of Paul writing a letter to Titus, and then Titus writing a letter to Matthew, and then he write a letter back. This is that same thing. And remember, some of them had never met, but they were constantly writing letters and going through things with God and strengthening each other and encouraging each other. So in our reality, we're in a virtual form of that right now. None of us have ever met. We all over in different countries, in different cities, in different places. But literally, we're doing the same thing when we read about how they used to be moving around. We doing the same thing. Paul used to write a letter to somebody and say, "Hey, I'm sending somebody your way. Can you please take care of him for me? I'm vouching for him. He's a brother. He's one of our brothers. He's this, he's that." And that's what we do right here. We do the same thing. Yeah, so we can see each other in the afterlife, because I'm definitely not trying to be on the fifth floor or the second floor. That's not the afterlife I want to see, y'all. You hear me? I do not want to have us having no party on the second and the fifth floor. Mm-mm. We need to be reconvening on the third, skipping the fifth, Any part but them two. Listen. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to go get in my bed. It's already about to be 12. It's not really an issue for me, but I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna go get in my bed and lay down. It's been a long day. I'm about to go take me a nap. Yeah, I've been up since early, 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 early. Yeah. Wait a minute. Somebody text me. Oh, okay. Plus, I need to go eat. I love y'all. I know. But y'all, listen. I love y'all. We didn't ring in the new year 15 times. I didn't have this wine. I'm ready to go get in my bed. Yeah, I'm the outer. I'm about to go. Y'all be looking, I'll be sleeping in a chair. Happy New Year, everybody. Mm-hmm. Happy New Year. I love y'all. Mm-hmm. But I done got tired. I'm hungry. I want to go get in my bed. I'm gonna try the color. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Happy New Year, everybody. I love y'all. We done made it to 2023. We'll catch up in the morning. In the morning. Mm-hmm. Good night, everybody.